reach 140 kilometers per hour. We start this hour in Europe as Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov has said that Russia is ready to move quickly towards peace in Ukraine, but stressed that its primary goals remain unchanged. Peskov also said that President Vladimir Putin has repeatedly expressed his desire to see a peaceful settlement, but admitted that the process is long and difficult. The Kremlin's comments come as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy earlier announced that Kyiv had formally sent Moscow a proposal for a new round of peace talks next week. So far, the two sides have held 2 rounds of talks in Istanbul in recent months, agreeing only on prisoner exchanges with no major breakthrough towards ending the war. Well, joining us to discuss these latest comments from the Kremlin, of course, in the wake of the overnight comments from Volodymyr Zelenskyy, Glenn Grant, ex-advisor to the Ukrainian Defence Minister, joins us live from Riga, Latvia. Glenn, as always, it is a pleasure to have you on the programme. I want to first look at these Russian comments. The Kremlin saying that they're ready to move forward at a fast rate with peace, but aren't necessarily willing to change their objectives. Is there some almost contradictory element to this statement, given the stalemates that we've seen so far?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right in terms of sort of contradictory, because what Putin means by moving forward quickly is that he wants Ukraine to capitulate, which of course it's not. And the other thing is that you know, Putin's words are largely for the American audience, not for Ukraine at all. And he wants to try and convince the American audience that that Russia is the good guy in this, and they want peace as quickly as possible. But you're right, contradictory, because the second bit is they're not going to change. They either get the whole of Ukraine or they just keep fighting, and so it's in many ways it's just a nonsense to listen to what Putin says, because it's meaningless. There is nothing new in it.
Glenn, I want to look at the comments that we heard in recent days and weeks from Donald Trump, a seeming shift away from somewhat unity with Russia towards real pressure. Do you think that 50-day deadline that Trump imposed before potential sanctions on Russia has played a part in these comments from the Kremlin?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't think that there's no shift from Trump. Let's be quite clear about it. Words don't actually mean anything unless they're backed up by hard action. And you know, there's nothing special happened since Trump actually said anything. It may do. It may do. We may see weapons suddenly start to come in the coming weeks. But his 50 days is just encouraging Russia, because he's saying that we're not going to do anything. And then even when we do something, we're only going to make minor sanctions on someone else. So there's no pain on Russia from his 50 days at all.
Yes.
So I think that you know, it's difficult.
Yes, absolutely. A difficult situation. I do want to briefly allude on the comments made by Volodymyr Zelenskyy in his nightly address, of course, talking about this proposal for talks next week. Do you have any optimism over these potential talks?
Rock in a hard place, because he needs American support. He needs Trump to actually to give him real support. And I just remind viewers at this stage that the amount of support that's gone to Ukraine remains still minuscule compared to the amount that was given to Iraq and Afghanistan. So we're still not looking at anything like the level that America could support support Ukraine. But so Zelenskyy has no choice. He has to keep Trump happy. He has to keep the sort of the general European public happy, that he is positive about peace, that he wants peace, that he wants this thing to move forward. But in reality, he knows that he's got no choice but to do this and to say this, but he can't afford to give up the lost territories, because the country wouldn't back him.
Yes, Glenn, do stay with us as we move from diplomacy now to the battlefields.